just insane because the action that has been shown by these two teams is also insane. But again, Hound, these two composition is it is similar towards the last or the previous game. Overclockers is still going in hard with the early game composition. Bren Esports securing the late game composition here, but they do have early game burst magic damage coming up from UG, which is using Lunox.
Now we're going to see Overclockers now. They're going to try to get Bren Esports down. There goes UG, a little bit of damage there. Haze giving as much support to their bot lane. Poon in a little bit of trouble. This is very good. They're coming in from Rebo.
Yeah, they're really giving pressure towards Poon, and Poon's like as if this moment like already half life, which forces him to go back to the base, so that we lose out some of the goals, some of the experience that is needed to catch up to level 4 as soon as possible.
Now we're going to be seeing here Coco now is going to be pushing over to the mid lane. I do like the rotations that's coming in from all of the teams, whether it's Overclockers and Bren, but I do think that Bren is going to be wanting to get this top lane here. Oh, very nice jump there coming in from Meow. Bad Apple as well.
Haze is the one using Cho right here, so Haze could still make a good play. He could have tried to set up kill for the teammates here. And we all know whatever hero that Haze choose, he always set up the kill nicely for the teammates.
Alright, so Coco is going to be on the Martis as well as Haze on the Chow. So Coco in a little bit of trouble here, but not enough damage coming in from the side of Overclockers. It's still very much even. No kills yet. Trying to go for that clap, but will not be able to clap onto anybody. This is where Haze comes into very much importance. He needs to hit his level 4 and he needs to try to come into the lane here and try to catch them off.
And Overclockers is trying to give a big pressure towards Rebo in the bottom lane. Like the proxy farming, and they're just denying Rebo from getting those AEXP. But then again, a Guardian is there, EJ is there to protect him. Haze, like you said.
Oh, nice. Haze now going for the dragon. This could be a first blood here. Haze does have enough damage, but he has to run away. The Shunpo is good. UG now in a lot of trouble here. Kuzo spins to win, but will Haze come in? First blood goes over to Overclockers. Will Haze be able to equalize this? No, they might be able to, but Kuzo gets away. Here comes Meow coming into the situation here. Goes spinning to win. Silence is going to be Haze, and Haze is going to go down 2-0 in exchange for Overclockers. Beautiful stuff being shown by the Vietnamese team.
Coco, a bit naughty here.
Oh, Coco now trying his best to do as much damage as he can, but will not be able to get it. I think Overclockers right now will have to go towards the turtle. They want to get as much goal as they can. They do not want to repeat the same mistakes they made in the first game.
Yes, and with the early game composition, this is what needed to be done by Overclockers. Get the objective early game, get the kills, get the pick off. And for Bren Esports, again, they might have to play a bit safely here. But then again, with the ability of Lunox in their line up, they should be able to do pick off here, but need Haze to set up the kill for him.
Now, this is going to be interesting. Rotations here are coming in. Nice. First tower going to go over towards Bren Esports. Now, we're going to be seeing Overclockers now moving as much as they can. 90 seconds before the turtle spawns onto the top side of the map. So, I think this is good. Haze right now trying to get as much fights as he can. So, Kozo has been knocked up already, but no members of Bren Esports is close by to help him out. This is a little bit dangerous here, as a little bit of mid pressure is going to be pulling up for the side of Overclockers.
I mean, it's okay. It's still okay. I mean, they're focusing on Chow as at this moment, but this is tank Chow, so he doesn't really need the items. He really doesn't really need the level. He just needs the mobility and his ulti to set up the kill for the teammate. And meanwhile, since they focuses on Chow, his carry is free to farm whichever lane that he wants. And since the bottom lane turret for Overclockers has already been taken down, they're rotating towards the top lane right now.
Alright, so towards the top side here, there could be a little bit of interesting fights here. 1-for-1 turrets. In terms of objectives, it's fairly even. 1000 gold advantage. There goes the jump that Haze now trying to get into that. Beautiful stuff there being shown. I don't think that's going to be good. Beautiful dodge there coming in from the wild charge there. EJ and I trying to go for it, but it's going to be UG fighting off against Bad Apple. Bad Apple now in a very bad spot. There goes the knock-up there coming in. Will he go for the Minoan Fury? Minoan Fury has been used already. There goes the Way of the Dragon. They're coming in. Beautiful stuff there being shown from the side of Haze. Will it be enough though? Kozo now goes in towards Hayes. They try to go for it, but no, it will not be enough. It seems that it's going to be 1-for-1. Very, very close game, but it's still Overclockers that has the advantage.
Yep, Overclockers still have the advantage because of the early game composition, and now they're still fighting, but no good setup for both teams. Hoon, Phantom Seed is activated, but isn't that a bit too late? But never mind, Taku is trying to dish out damage, but Rebo and EJ is giving out nice defense. When again, Overclockers have their eyes set on the second turtle as of now.
Okay, now we're going to be seeing here over to the top side. There is a lot of pressure here, but could... Oh my goodness, I think Bren is going to try to go for the steal.
Oh!
1 by 1! Even though that the
Rebo.
turtle was given towards OCS.
Oh!
Double kill going over towards Bren Esports. Rebo now getting 2. This is going to be very good for the side of Bren Esports. They are now equal in terms of goal. But in terms of objectives, they might have a big advantage over to the mid-side here. Poo now goes for this horse. I think he might try to go for a little bit of a flank here. Depends on how much pressure that other members of Overclockers will put into the mid-side.
And Bren Esports, Rebo is getting the kills that is needed for him to get the item and level. This is a bit troublesome moment for Overclockers. If they keep on feeding Rebo, he could get that power spike much more early on. And for Overclockers, they should try. I mean, they have the ability to do pick off. They have the damage. I mean, see how they get the turtle easily. Well, not really that easily, but they still got it nevertheless. And as on the one, Poon also got 2 kills, and Poon should be able to go to the back line and getting some kills. Just a mistake just now where the ulti was activated when unnecessary.
It was very definitely unnecessary here. There goes the spin to win there. Oh my goodness, Hayes now in a little bit of trouble. Nice Shunpo over the wall. That stuff. But Bad Apple was around. Oh my goodness, Bad Apple was able to get him out. But now, there goes the trade. 1-for-1 there. Then it's going to be on to Kulzo. Kulzo now goes for the wild charge. Bad Apple could be the next target here, but not so far behind him is going to be Meow. So this is not going to be a good spot for him. Already got the Esmeralda ulti, Leomon ulti up as well. So it's only a matter of time before Harith comes back into the game. So this is going to be very interesting. Cho now, Hayes back into the game. Akai now jumps into the middle of it. Still has no ulti. Will not be able to go for the Hurricane Dance.
Wonder why he tried to jump in when he still doesn't have his ulti up.
I think maybe he was trying to make Bren Esports maybe go back a little bit, make them lose a little bit of confidence, but then maybe members of Bren Esports know about this.
Oh,
Yuji. Hayes! Boom! Shakalaka coming in from Hayes, Yuji, and Rebo. This is nicely done here. This rotation's coming in from the side of Bren Esports will definitely put them forward, but Overclockers as well are moving towards the top side. So this is going to be interesting already. Very even game. Both of these teams are playing it very, very well and very, very close. This is the second last game potential of 3.
And this is the third turtle. Overclockers will be taking it, but Bren Esports trading it off with another turret in the bottom lane. And we can see how, like Hound said, it's very balanced between these two teams. Both teams are... Whoa! Hurricane Dance has been opened!
Oh, Hurricane Dance has been opened. The silence has gone down, but Meow is in a lot of trouble here. Will the damage be enough? Boom! Shakalaka again. Hayes, the playmaker for the side of Bren Esports, shows his Matalinonas and gets him down for the count. Malamik play.
And we can see that Bad Apple is just by the side there trying to set up a kill, but there's nobody helping him to give that CC that he needed for him to dish out the damage. So they just need to let it go. But maybe they can go for the buff invasion here. Yuji has just had to get letting go that buff towards the enemy. It's just too much a big risk to take.
Now this is going to be a little bit of a problem here. BRE right now has a lot of trouble here as OCS now tries to go in for the kill. There goes one down. UG is going to be the next one. There goes Hayes. Kozo is dangerously low. Coco trying to go for it. Gets the kill. Nicely done with the clap, but it's not going to be enough here. The amount of damage that's coming in from the side of OCS. Taku now a little bit stunned, but they're just going to back away.
And Bren Esports as the 9 minutes mark getting 7 kills, while Overclockers have 5 kills, but the fight still continues. But Bren Esports had to take a step back. No kill given to Overclockers, but the threat has been given for the mid lane just now.
Now this is going to be very interesting here coming in. Bren Esports showing that they are Malakas, but it seems that coming in from the side of Overclockers, they are as Malakas as well. So this is going to be very interesting whether or not Overclockers will be able to come back and fight back against Bren Esports is very interesting. They still have some interesting fights here, but it seems that Rebo right now is trying to do as much damage as he can. Oh my goodness, Meow! Killing spree coming in for Rebo, and this is exactly what Bren Esports wants.
I mean, they keep on giving the kills, feeding Rebo again and again. He already got 3 kills, and then we allow him to getting the damage needed early on. And Overclockers, like I said, have early game composition, but now we are starting to go into the mid game phase, so a bit dangerous for the Overclockers. The window of opportunity for them to win this match slowly slipping away from them. And Bren Esports, the power spike is coming in. They should be becoming more aggressive in terms of their rotation and pick off right after this.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting to see. Now OCS is moving towards the Lord as well as Bren Esports. This is going to be a big fight here.
Yes.
Oh, here it goes. Boom! There we go. Boom shakalaka. There comes the wild charge. But Hayes has to flicker away. Look at Rebo. Rebo's damage is insane. Mega kill. Will he be able to get some more? Bad Apple now trying to reposition. But oh my god, look at it. Oh, Coco has coming in from the side. Bad Apple still has a lot of shield. Lord already has spawned. But it seems that there's going to be another fight with the Leomon as well. Leomon managing to get a kill. Unstoppable coming in for the side of the carry. But he has been shut down. This is not good here. 2 for 2. Will it be enough? The Coco tries to run away, but Coco gets taken down. Double kill going over to OCS.
Wow, what a team fight just now. Just like it seemed like Bren Esports is about to hold the game and bring the win back home, but Overclockers proven otherwise. They still have the ability to win the game. They still have the damage needed. They got Esmeralda, which have the damage and also the tankiness, and they got Harit, which is used by Taku, where damage and mobility is there. Easily go to the back line and finish off whatever carry that Bren Esports have.
OCS now going to go for that. Oh my goodness, I think there might be a possibility here. Will they be able to go for it? Now it seems that Bray is trying to go for that steal. If this is going to be a steal, this could be game here coming in. Overclockers did get the Lord up. There goes the Minoan Fury right onto 3. But it seems that, oh my goodness, Bren now in a very big spot of trouble here as members of OCS now pushing it on. The Vietnamese team now going mega kill. And this is bad. Bad positioning coming in from the side of Bren Esports.
There was a really big win for Overclockers. They got 3 kills, they got the lot, and they need to end the game fast. So this could be it. They could be getting the second point for the second match here. A lot has already arrived.
Oh, this is bad here. This is a possibility. It's a very close game, but it's not easy for members of Bren Esports to actually end this. Oh my god, Hayes now trying to get it. Will they be able to do it? There's not enough damage here. They need to have the carry into the game. There goes the 3-man. There goes the 4-man. Oh, here comes Yuji. Yuji's damage should be enough. Oh my goodness, EJ now. They are trying to dead it, but there's not enough creeps here. They have to focus onto the Lord. But no, it's not going to be enough. It's going to be OCS that wins game number 2. There will not be any Bumalik coming in from the side of Bren Esports. Overclockers take them down.
But Hound, I think we're gonna start here. The last game for the Challenger Summit. It's gonna be Overclockers versus Bren Esports. Game number 3. Winner takes all. And 50,000 ringgit is in line here as a prize pool for the Challenger Summit 2019. And Bren Esports really need to play a very aggressive start here, but it looks like Overclockers is the one being slightly aggressive on the top side of the map.
I do like what is happening here. Bren Esports as well as Overclockers are doing really well.
Oh, Maganda! Maganda! Now EJ will come in, will try to defend the buff away, delaying the leveling of Bad Apple and Cool Zone, but they still manage to get the buff. Here comes Overclockers. They want to wipe out Bren as early as they can. Bad Apple position a little bit quite wide, but there's another hook there by Hayes. Maganda hook. First blood goes to Bren Esports. Cool Zone has to run away, and Overclockers Overclockers is dispersing. Coco jumping towards Bad Apple. Bad Apple, being a Tamus, can simply jump out of the way.
Hayes might actually try to go for a pull here.
I'm not so sure the range is too far, but Bren Esports opens up our game with that tremendous first blood.
That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play there coming in from the side of Bren Esports. Nicely getting that first blood. And it seems that the advantage is in favor for the side of Bren. If they're able to ride this advantage out, they have to make sure that they don't get caught making stupid mistakes or making silly mistakes against Overclockers. Do not overcommit.
Yeah, Overclockers on the same side has to actually try not to be chaotic in terms of trying to engage. Maybe they have to be more coordinated in order to handle Bren Esports, which is, as again, is said to be playing aggressive here in the early and maybe possibly mid games as well.
Now we're going to be seeing Taku as well as Kulzo now moving into some very good positions here. I do believe that there is going to be a bit of a fight over at the Turtle Pit, and I think that was coming in from Overclockers, so I think that they are signaling that they have an idea that OCS might try to go for the Turtle. So we do see Bren Esports actually moving into a location whereby they get as much information as they can over onto OCS.
Alright guys, now everybody is slowly coming down, but Bren Esports is eyeing over that Turtle. Not a single Overclocker trying to attempt to defend this over from Bren Esports. That is a very clean Turtle pickup here done by the Filipino team.
This is going to be a very good game here coming in from these teams. I do like the fact that they have the ability to basically fight out these early games, but they have to be really careful with how they want to make it. OCS Meow. Meow gets pulled in. This is bad here. There goes another kill going over towards the side of Bren. Bren now trying to go on for instinct, but Hayes gets taken down. Even though it was a 1-for-1 exchange, it's still Bren that has the advantage.
Oh my god, I was thinking that maybe the Guardian's Barrier was a mistake, but Taku covers it up by taking the kill on towards there. The Franco with 2-on-1 on the scoreboard. The game is now more intense. You can see that Tamus is engaging towards the Hellcat in the minimap, but the Minotaur jumps in. The meter was full, but the Minion's Fury was not asserted. And Overclockers Bren Esports, will we see another close game here? Bottom lane, Leomot is engaged by Meow Hayes, waiting for that pull. Puns has to be careful in order to try to get this Hermit Crab as well. As said by a lot of our viewers, Hayes' pool is gonna be a Patay Kalaban pool.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing now whether or not, because we do see that Poons is starting to scale up in terms of attack damage, in terms of attack speed. This is not something that Bren Esports wants. Now, UG already has 2 kills. Hayes already has 2 assists. Hayes needs to move around as much as he can and give as much kills towards Coco.
Top side though.
Oh, top side? Never mind, it's okay. Top side could be a big issue here as they're going to be taking the first. They might be trying to take the first turret, getting a little bit of pressure onto top side. I
thought they were actually brawling there. But Rebo now is in trouble. 4-man from Overclockers gets that kill. But Franco traces it off by taking that suppression on towards the Lunox. Then that is 1-on-1 trade done by both teams. Now Meow tries to engage towards Hayes. He has been slowed down by that passive auto attack by the Kufra, but he will be fine. So both teams will have their respective turrets go down, and Turtle cools up, slapping that Turtle a little bit with his rock. I mean, now not a rock lah. It's a
club.
It's a freaking gas can.
Oh yeah, it's a gas can, because of his skin. But anyway,
but Hayes, oh my god, another hook there. Zaman Force has been opened up by the Harden. Goes on trying to do something, maneuvering there. But Franco goes up and then that's it. Hitting very nicely there. Now Overclockers, Isa dropping dead. But Kulzo manages to actually be under the mercy of his own tower. Bren Esports did not go for the tower dive engage, and again a nice display of engagement done here by Bren Esports. Apple 1v1 with Rebo, but Apple does not look to want to fight that Leomot just yet. Alright, now looking into the tower, looking into the Turtle Pit now, we're going to be seeing the first turtle being taken for the side of Bren Esports here. This is going to help them, but luckily enough they were able to take it. Nicely done there. Nice, what's the word for it?
Nice little secure for the side of Bren Esports. This is going to help them with 2,000 goal advantage here. With Overclockers moving in towards the top side, we do see that the shift in focus might be in the agenda for the side of Overclockers. Bren Esports still playing it very well 6 minutes into the game.
Oh, almost getting that hook. Bad apple. Engaged Rebo, I mean, for a while just now. Pause has been called here by the Hellcat, which is Team Bren Esports. And wow, draft pick.
Hello, draft pick. Yeah, so we're going to be changing it in a while. So anyway, all of those jokes aside here, what is the main concern coming in for the side of OCS when fighting against Bren? And what does Bren need to avoid from OCS?
Okay, why not I change the question? Let me rephrase you instead.
Yeah.
What does Overclocker needs to watch out from Bren Esports is that their counterplay.
Yes, the counterplay is there.
As you can see that so many engages was done by Overclockers. They managed to actually pick up a kill, but the detrimental part for the Vietnamese team was that they could not control the counterplay brought up by the Filipino team. Because I'm not sure, I don't know how to say this, but they just good at do counterplays. But for the side of Bren Esports, what they have to be careful is that the way Overclockers moving around the map. And as I was saying, Overclockers engaged quite a few fights where they managed to actually do some killings. Thankful enough, Bren Esports can actually do a counterplay. If not, that it will be something bad for the Filipino team. So basically, counterplay plays for OCS needs to watch out, and then rotations for Bren Esports to watch out.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a very big issue here coming in for both these teams. Counter rotations as well as counter plays is definitely there. What I really like is the fact that Hayes was able to just get so many good plays with that hook. And I felt that, to me, if you don't want to have a hard time, you ban that Franco first rotation.
That's true. That's true. We've seen Franco was banned against Bren Esports, and it causes their downfall. Actually, it was between them against Team Reborn. It's the only round Team Reborn manages to actually squeeze through against Bren Esports. So maybe OCS, I mean Overclockers, thinking that okay, even though they picked the Franco, we still have a counterplay or a counter plan, counter strategy to actually play around the Franco, but knowing Bren Esports, we've been casting them for quite some time over these 2 days. Hayes on the Franco is a smart fella. It's a matalino fella. Alright, maybe guapo as well. So his pulls are actually beneficial, and most of the time is on point and on cue at the right moment.
It's not just about the accuracy as well, it's also about the timing. He also layers the pull with the suppress or even with the CC that comes in with other members of his team. So I think that coming in from the side of OCS, they need to be really wary of it, which I think they're doing a really good job. Let's get back into the game. Alright,
back into game. Is still early in still in the early stages of the game. Both teams are still in the process of farming up, but speaking of farming, goal advantage is on the side of Bren Esports at right around 1,000 goal. UG and Hayes, Taku is right in front of him, but Hayes is smart enough not engaging that Lunox just yet, because Lunox has brilliance to actually flee away.
Okay, now we're going to be seeing Hayes right now trying to get a little bit of information onto Overclockers. We still see that there is going to be a little bit of goal. A little bit. Oh, wait, but bottom lane now. It's going to be bad. Oh, Bren.
Almost getting that kill. Gets the kill over the tower shot. Now Pons has to run away from EJ. And that is a smart play by Coco. Again, engaged by Overclockers. Counter play by Bren.
I think it's a really good way Bren is playing right now. They're playing very disciplined, they're not rushing, and the fact that Coco, UG as well as Hayes right now with very good KDA is just exactly what they need. EJ as well has been able to stay very much alive with 2 assists. He will be pretty tanky. Hayes? Almost getting puns. Almost getting puns. Yeah, it was just really sad there coming in. I think if he got puns right there, the mid fight would have been a little bit crazy, as Overclockers will have to back away because they don't have that DPS.
EJ charging up the Fury. Kuzo is there to be in the
bad position.
Bren Esports, but Meow, will he jump in? No, I don't think so. Hook misses again by hit. Sorry for the hiccup. And now with Bren Esports, their plan foil at bottom lane. They are rotating back, focusing on mid lane. Kufra is very near towards the Minotaur on the bottom side of the map, but well doing Meow. He knows how to disengage over a situation where it will be dire to him. Falling back. Rotation for Overclockers this time towards the top lane. Rebo now is in trouble. This is going to be a 3-man dive by Team Overclockers.
Oh, there goes Rebo.
Yeah, Rebo still goes down in the end by the 3-man gang by Overclockers.
Alright, Rebo was not in a very Matalino position right there. Oh, nice try coming in from Hayes to try to get Poons down. But oh my god, look at the amount of damage coming in from Poons.
Oh, I mean, he was literally not in the right position to get Delacion towards the minion. Now bouncy ball, EJ is trapped. He has the Fury maxed out. Minion's Fury is still intact. He heals up just a little bit. Yuji trying his best to actually clear off mid lane. Taku, Meow, and also Poons is waiting desperately for any member of Bren's Esports to actually do that face check.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here how is Coco going to be moving over to the top, over to the mid side here. He will be able to get some of these neutral buffs, neutral creeps, excuse me, and he wants to be moving with Hayes. We do see Kulza now in a little bit of trouble here as EJ nicely done coming in from the side of Meow, but will it be enough? Yuji,
nice force
Hayes is going to go down. No, he's not. Oh my goodness, Hayes is still alive.
Hayes is still alive, being barred here by the Guardian's barrier. That is a one-man dead over the side of Overclockers. Claw coming back. Meow jumps in. Yuji has the clear side but does not want to go for the engage. Coco on the side will be saved here by the turret and also the other members of Bren Esports. Hayes now looking for the right place to hook. Gets the Kufa. That is the Kalaban who we be waiting for. Kufa goes down. EJ is still alive. Yuji goes in for the Kalatos Kunzo. One more kill goes to the Filipino team. Puts in the middle of it. Hayes tries to take it up, but look at the Rebo coming in with the fantasy. Wants to go for the kill. Puts is going down soon as the Harif gets that sweet kill over the marksman of Overclockers. At the same time, that is a Tamus breakdown done by the Ray team. And now, wow, the kings of Bren Esports, may you have the Lord for your taking.
Now, let me just say this. 4-for-0 exchange. This is going to open up the Lord. This will help Bren Esports get closer to that 10,000 ringgit grand final prize.
Did you know that 10,000 ringgit is worth 125,000 pesos?
Oh, in Philippine money?
Yeah, boy. If they win.
If they win, yeah. So that's a lot of money right there.
That's true.
All right, so let us go check this out. Bren Esports right now moving in a very, very interesting way. As we're going to see Overclockers right now, they are moving a little bit more disciplined right now. They do not want to be caught. But sometimes when you stay too close, that makes it easier as a target for Hayes to actually catch. Hayes has made close to 5 to 6 very, very good plays, and it has shown in this entire game. Close to 50% of entire kills coming in from Bren Esports has been contributed by Hayes.
And another thing I saw just now in the item list there, Coco has 2 green items that I really like being picked up here by Hellcat. Blade of Despair and Venomous Scythe.
Oh my goodness, that's just gonna make him
damage.
That's just gonna make him so full of utility as well as so much damage. We do see that the Filipino team right now are knocking on the doors for the side of Overclockers. Bren Esports right now putting on the pressure for the side of Overclockers. Overclockers trying to repair as much of the damage here. Oh my goodness. There goes the good engage. Engage is really good here. There goes Meow Meow. It's gonna go down for the count, but it's gonna be the Minoan Fury. Kuzo will be able to get out of it, but it's not gonna be enough. Poons right now tries his best to get it, but the damage is way too high coming in from Bren Esports. If Bren Esports continues to do this, they will be able to walk away with this prize.
They are knocking on the doors of Overclockers in 12 minutes right here. The Nexus is right in front of them.
Oh!